What if your company appears in AI search results but still never makes the buyer's shortlist? That's exactly what's happening across the peptide API manufacturing industry. Today's buyers aren't just using Google anymore. They're asking ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, Copilot, and Google AI which peptide manufacturers they should trust. They want to know which companies have the strongest GMP capabilities, which suppliers are worth evaluating, and which peptide CDMO partners belong on their shortlist. The surprising part is that AI doesn't recommend every company equally. Instead, it compresses an entire market into a handful of preferred suppliers. Hey, I'm Mark Huntley, a growth strategist and AI discovery analyst. At LLM Authority Index, we study how AI systems shape commercial discovery, especially in high-intent categories where recommendation positioning can directly influence revenue. For years, buyers looking for peptide API manufacturing partners relied on trade shows, supplier directories, industry publications, and search engines. That buying journey is changing rapidly. Today, many decision makers begin by asking AI simple questions like, who are the best peptide API manufacturers, or which peptide CDMO should I evaluate? Those answers increasingly determine the first shortlist before a buyer even visits a company's website. That's why recommendation position has become far more important than simple visibility. Our June 2026 benchmark analyzed 267 AI observations across 6 major AI platforms, tracking how 7 leading peptide API manufacturing companies appeared in AI-generated responses. The results showed one company clearly leading the market, Bachem. Bachem appeared in nearly half of all AI responses, but what really separated it from everyone else wasn't just visibility. It consistently converted that visibility into recommendations. It recorded 65 valid recommendation instances, secured 49 top 3 placements, and achieved 43 rank 1 recommendations, making it the strongest AI recommendation leader in this benchmark. The second strongest performer was AmbioPharm. While it didn't match Bachem's dominance, AmbioPharm consistently appeared in AI-generated shortlists and earned strong recommendation coverage across multiple buying scenarios. That tells us AI systems aren't simply listing companies, they're actively prioritizing certain suppliers as trusted options for buyers evaluating peptide API manufacturing partners. One of the most interesting findings came from PolyPeptide Group. The company appeared frequently across AI responses and clearly has strong market recognition, but those appearances didn't always translate into recommendations. That's an important distinction. A company can be mentioned without being chosen. In AI search, those are 2 completely different outcomes. The benchmark also highlighted a recommendation gap for several other companies, including CPC Scientific, Biosynth Peptide Division, CordenPharma Peptides, and CS Bio. While these companies appeared in AI responses from time to time, very few converted those mentions into top 3 or rank 1 recommendations. CordenPharma Peptides is perhaps the clearest example. Although it appeared in the dataset, it recorded no valid recommendation coverage. It was visible, but it wasn't being advanced into buyer shortlists. That illustrates a growing reality for the peptide API manufacturing industry. AI visibility alone doesn't create commercial influence. Recommendation strength does. One of the patterns we repeatedly see at LLM Authority Index is that AI systems reward confidence. Companies with strong public evidence, clearly defined positioning, documented manufacturing capabilities, and consistent authority signals are much more likely to be advanced into recommendation positions. Simply existing online is no longer enough. Your public evidence has to help AI understand exactly why your company deserves to be recommended. For peptide API manufacturing companies and peptide CDMO providers, that means clearly defining your positioning, strengthening public evidence around GMP capabilities, manufacturing scale, quality systems, technical expertise, and regulatory readiness. It also means creating comparison-ready content that helps AI accurately evaluate your strengths against competitors. Finally, brands need stronger citation architecture. Your website, technical resources, industry directories, third-party publications, and other trusted sources should consistently reinforce the same story. When that evidence is clear and aligned, AI systems are far more likely to recommend your business with confidence. The biggest takeaway from this benchmark is simple. AI search is fundamentally changing how buyers discover peptide API manufacturing partners. The companies winning aren't simply the ones AI can name. They're the companies AI confidently recommends when buyers are ready to make a decision. That's the competitive advantage every manufacturer should be working toward. If you want to understand how AI is positioning your company in real buyer conversations, where competitors are outperforming you, and which recommendation opportunities you're missing, that's exactly what we analyze at LLM Authority Index. You can also request an AI visibility audit from Sitework Studio to see how your brand performs across the AI prompts that matter most.